going on, internet? My name is Ori. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. You are not watching just a video if you are here live. We are, in fact, live. I thought we would try something a little bit new, a little bit different on Thursdays. We had Survivor last night, The Amazing Race last night, and it just felt like, hey, let's talk not just about the live feeds, let's talk about everything, because we got a lot to go over. Like I said, Survivor, Amazing Race, we're going to go over the Alliance chart for this week. We're going to check in on the draft, not too much going on there. And also, there was a leak of what the competition, at least potentially one of the competitions, will be tonight. So there's a lot to go over. Plus, we got all you guys up here in chat. I see a lot of you there. Dudley, T-Gold, Nicole. We got Ginger up in there. Moonlight, Heart of All Things, Lewis. Who else do we got in there? Verna, Stephanie, Robin. Like, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. And good morning. I have my coffee. I know a lot of you have started to kind of get a morning routine of watching the videos, drink the coffee. We can actually have a cup of coffee together. So without further ado, let's get into some of what happened on the live feeds. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of just get that out of the way. And then once that happens, I'll kind of be able to jump in and we can kind of really chat more. And it could be a little bit more free flowing. So first off, what happened yesterday? Not a lot. It's been kind of the same thing all week where things are happening, but not a lot's happening. Lots of movement with Cory and America potentially trying to be targets from Blue. She's been working a lot towards that, but it seems like Matt and Jag have finally been like, you know, we kind of trust Cory. Like, I don't think Cory would be coming after us. Like, eventually, but we also don't want to do it. Like, they kind of want to win HOH so they can have some power because they're worried about Felicia. If she were to win HOH, they're much more comfortable with Cory and America than they are anybody else. Now, the other thing that was kind of interesting that we were wanting to see what would happen from yesterday was when Blue filled in Mimi kind of about what she's been seeing with everything going on and how she might not be exactly able to trust Cory and America. She didn't outright say like, yeah, like don't trust Cory and America, but she was like hinting at it. She's like, you know, I kind of know about the little alliance that you guys had. So it was like, okay, is she going to go and talk to Cory and America about this? It doesn't seem like she did, but it also doesn't seem like she's blaming Cory and America for this. Because she was talking to Jag about it. That was like the one time we actually kind of heard her talk about the whole situation. And it seemed almost like she was blaming Felicia, which if you're Mimi, it makes a lot of sense that it would be Felicia. That may, like, tell me I'm wrong there. It would make a lot of sense if you're Mimi to be like, well, Felicia leaked that again. So it seems like she's not blaming Cory and America as much. And also, again, I don't think Mimi really even needs to win this HOH. There's no one that's going to be putting her up. And all she would end up doing is potentially making more enemies for herself if she had to do it. So it just seems like she doesn't need to at this point. Also, speaking of Felicia, she was kind of making her way around, right? Kind of wondering, you know, why is everybody off of Cirie all of a sudden, right? Like we were all on board with targeting Cirie after, you know, the double eviction, but now all of a sudden everybody's good with her. Everybody's not thinking of putting Cirie up on the block. How did this happen? Why? And she's one of the few, along with kind of Cory a little bit, to go, wait a minute, hold on. How did Cirie become good with everybody now? Like she goes, she has a conversation with you. You walk away from it feeling great, like she's your number one. And really, other than that, some late night convos, but not much, right? We've kind of been in this holding pattern this week where lots of convos are happening, but no one's really making any kind of big moves other than like Blue pushing for Cory and America though it seems like maybe Cory and America aren't as in much danger as they were just a few hours ago the other day. So they seem to be in a better position. But we'll see how that all really goes. Now, I wanted to kind of get that out of the way because I know a lot of you just want the update. But we can still talk about a lot, and this is where I think we can kind of get a little bit more chatty, right? So let me jump into the chat here and see how you guys are doing. Everybody's saying good morning. Pronounced Lois, like Lois Lane. Got it. Thank you. I'm terrible with names, by the way, so if I do get them wrong, let me know. Ori are the best favorite brother updates. I've seen them all on YouTube. No one else comes close. Well, thank you. I appreciate all that. Cirie, the social queen. Yes, like she just has this ability to go in, have a conversation with you, turn it around immediately. Bowie's on board. Like Bowie kind of just gonna throw everything, but she's on board. Blue's on board. Felicia isn't under the mist anymore. Obviously, she has Jared still, America, but like they're all pretty much like, yeah, why? Like, right? She's got Matt. Like, Matt is completely wrapped around her finger. I mean, less so, but still way more than Jag. It's interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. How did the camp comeback leak? Yes. So that was on the feeds. Like, it actually was shown on the feeds. And in fact, here, let's pull it up. We can take a look at that. Here we go. So here's the other thing. We don't 100% know if this is the thing that Jared and Cameron will have to do, right? Whether it is Cameron or whether it is Jared. I assume it's going to be Cameron who's going to end up doing the competition. It looks kind of like it's a giant zombie puzzle, but maybe it's not. There's a Cameron head over here. There's some random heads. I don't know whose heads those are. They don't look like any house guest. When you first look at this, you go, wait a second. That guy, he looks like he's in the zombie outfit. I assume these are like the stand-ins, like for like Jared and Cameron, wherein like they're like, all right, let's see how the cameras will be for each person. It's blocked off with curtains here and a curtain here. So this potentially could be the competition they use for them to battle back. Or this could be part of the HOH. This could be part of something completely different. We don't 100% know, but this was accidentally shown on the live feed yesterday. Let's see. Are you going to mention America trying to get... So that is a thing, right? America and Cameron, it's a interesting little dynamic, right? It's not like her actually trying to get him to come on in. It is them flirting, right? It's jokes. But at one point, it was making her very uncomfortable. It seems like that is all kind of gotten better, and she doesn't feel uncomfortable with it anymore. But it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Cory also cares, but doesn't want to make a big deal about it because of game. So it's like, how's it hanging? It is going pretty good. It's going pretty good, Last Premonition. How are you? Let's see. Anything else I was missing up in here? Just wanted to know, are you going to review Survivor in the Amazing Race? Yes, Jacqueline, I believe is how you pronounce that. I'm terrible with names once again. But yes, we will be getting into that. But before we do, we're going to go over the alliance chart for this week. We're also going to check in with the draft. Not too much going on with that. But yeah, we're going to talk about Survivor and the Amazing Race towards the end of this as well. Let's see. Core America has to be broken up. And that's kind of the thing, too. If we jump over to the alliance chart, boom, check out this week's alliance chart. Not too much has changed, but there are some new things in here as well. For example, the fugitives of Cameron, Jag, and Matt, that's in there. We got Belgium. You don't want to forget Belgium. That's an important one. The sirens are in this week. We've obviously got the zombies of Jared and Cameron. Blue and Jared back on the board together, because for a while there it seemed like Blue was completely done, but now she's kind of back into it. Any other like kind of new additions? The Blue Jared Cirie trio. Again, it was kind of seemed like that was all more just for show. But definitely has strengthened over the past few days as well. I don't understand why Mecole is the only one targeting Matt. That's a good point too, because Matt is super dangerous. He's someone that if they're not careful is going to win. I think she is kind of targeting Matt, but she also feels more comfortable with Matt. That's part of the danger, right? He's so likable, right? You want to trust him. He doesn't come off as deceivious. And because of that, you go, yeah, I can trust in Matt. Even though him and Jag, really, it's just the pair of them together are super dangerous. So they want to get rid of Jag. They think they can still work with Matt. Same thing with America and Cory. They want to get rid of Cory, but keep America. Or, well, really, I feel like with Mecole, she almost would rather, I think, keep Cory over America. But she's also hard to read sometimes. I need another Mimi rant in the pantry. That's what I need. Just her alone talking. That's what I really need. Let's see. Oh, good morning, Pedro. How are you? Let's see. Jeff Probst did an interview and talked about Cirie being the spirit of Survivor. Had tape of a competition where she couldn't cross the balance beam. Yes, that was a tough one. But then the competition's over, the whole challenge is over, but she still ends up getting across that everybody went out to help her. That was a thing. And also why Cirie, not great at competitions. Probably not somebody you have to worry about too much in any of these HOHs coming up. Let's see. I'm ready to be shocked if Jared wins the comp. I don't think he's going to get the chance to. I think it's almost guaranteed that Cameron is going to choose to play. I just don't see him giving up that. It's not really even an advantage, but just like giving up the ability to have it in your control. I just think it's almost a lock that he would. Or I appreciate you getting up so early to do this. Love waking up and looking forward to hearing from you. Well, thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. Boston Rob is the heart of Survivor. That Boston Rob is a great survivor as well. Wonderful player. But yeah, I think there's lots of different people that you can almost look at as like, oh yeah, like these people, you know, really personify a lot of what Survivor is. I think Cirie's up there. Will suck when Cirie's missed Matt into bringing her to the final two, and the jury still gives Matt the win. That's the thing. I think at this point, there's not a lot of people that beat Matt in the end. And like, there's lots that could happen from now and then, but I don't know. I really don't think there's anyone that beats him in the end right now. Same thing where it's like, who would beat? Yeah, right? Because I don't think Cory beats him. I don't think America beats him. I don't think Jag, Blue. Potentially, right? Like if Cirie's there, it might be close, but I still think Matt wins. Because, like, I'm not 100% sure, but it depends on who ends up being, like, that last vote, right? Like, if Cameron ends up being one of the last ones, who knows where he would end up voting. He really likes Matt a lot. Yeah, there's still things that could happen, but right now I think Matt's probably the front runner right now to win. Does Uri ever sleep? Yeah, what is sleep? I don't know what sleep is. Never heard of it. Is this a new thing? Like, is it recent? Like, is it a trend? Mimi talks more game with the pantry than with all the other house kids combined. That is true. Good morning, Ori. Cameron would never put his fate in Jared's hands. Cameron will choose to play. I agree. I just don't see him taking that out of his hands, right? Like he will thrive under the pressure, or at least that's how he feels he would do. Why don't we take a quick look here at the draft? I don't think there's too much that we have to really go over, because for the most part, It's been pretty much the same. I think if I turn that off there we go. So we check out our leaderboard here. We got Liv and Donette up at the top here at number ones, both of which still have Matt and Jag, which are probably two of the best competition players that we have right now still in the house. Potentially could be getting Jared back, depending how things go. Stone Gutter here, only currently with Matt since Jared potentially could be leaving. Hey, Kevin, thank you for the sub. Welcome on in. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We have a secret alliance now. Don't tell anybody. There's oh gosh, there's like 380 some people watching right now. They don't know anything. they don't know a thing. Don't worry about it. Who else we got here? We got a Stonecutter at number 2, Alpha Cat, Jessa, BB Superior at number 3 with a pretty good team there with Matt and Cory, especially if Cory does end up being able to compete in the HOH or America wins HOH, because otherwise there are a few people that will probably end up putting Cory up, especially Blue. Here at number 4, we've got Rebecca, Panda, Brillo, Insulin Dependent, Dud, Emily, Don't Call Me Chrissy. Well, Chrissy, it's in your name. Too late. Rounding out the top 5 here, Hammer and Stormy Jean. Number 6, we've got Jackson, JC, Borgie Will Beat Dylan. Number 7, we've got Timothy, Christian, and myself. Look at that. Though not the best right now. We will get one person back on my team. But we still got Mimi. Have you seen this effing movie? Doing all right there. We got J-Ro, Kay, Annie, Shy, and Red Kanga. Red Kanga got a nice team right there. Fully intact. That's a fully intact team. That's going to be dangerous moving forward. Does anybody else? Borgie Will Beat Dylan. That one's looking good too. Those are 2 people to watch out for with fully intact teams that, depending who wins HOH, they could go far. If you guys do want to check out the draft and check out the standings at any point, you can head over to bb.house, and it's a very awesome website that our very own Morrow put together. So big thank you to Morrow. Now, other than that, why don't we talk Survivor? Did you guys want to talk about Survivor last night? What did you guys think of the episode? What did you guys think of the episode last night? Did you like it? Do you have any favorites? I want to know. I kind of have a few thoughts. First of all, Sifu, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Sifu's amazing. I love Sifu. Bowie, the Australian lawyer. She's also the Australian Survivor player. That's one of the best theories they came up with the house, is that she won Australian Survivor. Couldn't stand the yellow team. Oh, yeah, the yellow team's in trouble. The yellow team, Lulu losers, they are in a lot of trouble. Now, I actually like 3 of the people on the team. 2 of the people need to get off my screen, and one of the people is a great villain. Like, I think she's actually fantastic. But that tribe is in so much trouble. Red team is never going to go to tribal council. Like unless they throw, they're never going to tribal. Blue team's also doing pretty good too. Hey, look at that. We got another subscriber coming on in. Thank you for hitting that sub button. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video and you'll never miss a stream. But when you do, we end up getting a secret alliance, and I'm not going to tell anybody. People might be eavesdropping. You can never tell on the Big Brother house what's going on. So be mindful of that. So there might be people that know about our secret alliance, but I will be, you're my ride or die now. Period. Don't listen to anybody else. But yeah, the yellow team, Lulu. Oh no, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. red Reba, blue Bello. Is that it? Like, does it actually mean that? Is that like what it translates to? If so, kind of a simple way to name them. Usually they don't go that literal with the namings, but I kind of like it. It's like Reba McEntire. That's what I just kept thinking every time Jeff said it. But yeah, the yellow team. So Emily, she like immediately started going after Bruce, who was on last season, got hurt. He bumped his head like 5 minutes into the whole episode. And she starts saying like how he's got a big advantage, and she's making like just a huge target, not on him, but also on herself. Because like, why are you causing an argument? Like, you guys are still on the boat. You're only just, you don't even know everybody's name yet. What was she doing? But I love it. I absolutely loved how crazy she was. But also on Lulu, you got two people. You've got Ladder Boy, the guy who couldn't climb the ladder. Why did he volunteer to go into the water? He couldn't climb the ladder. I just couldn't. That was a complete throw. But then you also had what was her name? Hannah, who just ends up wanting to quit. Like, it's day one and the two of them both cried. Like, the other guy, ladder boy, what was his name? Brandon? He was crying before he even got in the water. They were just like, hey, what's it like being here? I can't take it. It's too much pressure. I'm so happy to be here. It's day one. It's not even hour one. They just got on the boat. And then Hannah was, I think, just having nicotine withdrawal. Like, somebody just get her a menthol, right? Like, give her a pack, get her some nicotine gum, get her a patch or something, and she'd be fine. Right? Why go on the show? Why go on the show at that point? It's just crazy. Also, with that too, they ended up going to tribal, and here's the thing. I think they messed this up because she said she was going to quit anyway. But you also had Brandon Ladderboy, who's completely useless, right? And you also had Emily, who was trying to stir stuff up already, right? So what I would have done, right, if I was because I actually like these three on Lulu, Caleb, Sean, and then what's the girl's name? It's longer than this, but they were calling her like Sabi or Savvy. I forget her name, but the three of them, what they should have done was vote out Ladderboy, let the other girl quit, then it's 3-on-1 versus Emily. If you lose another one, guess what? Emily, see you later. You can leave. And then you don't have to worry about it anymore. If she's going to quit anyway, let her quit. Okay, Dudley, it's Sabia? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I probably am messing it up. I need to learn that one because I like her. I like Caleb, and I like Sean. Sean feels like a little bit of a dark horse. Caleb, I feel so bad for because he's just stuck on that tribe. It's like, man, I can't carry them all. I just can't do it. Ladderboy is Brandon, yeah. It's okay not to love being outdoors and be on Survivor. That's exactly why Cirie was on the first season. Yes, right? Like, that's the other part. It's like, it's okay if you don't like being out there and like you're just there for the challenge. But man, she was like, I'm just out. See you later. Don't even vote. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna walk on out. Don't worry about me. We can just head on out. Just absolutely wild. But a couple of the other things that were kind of interesting, I thought at least, was Bruce basically saying, I'm not your daddy, but I'm your uncle. And then like still kind of acting like a dad, which was weird. He was just like kind of telling them and instructing them things. So that was interesting. But poor Yellow team. That Yellow tribe is, you know. Oh, the Beware advantage. What was his name? Not Dallas. It was a city in Texas. Austin. The long-haired kid. I think him. He got the Beware advantage. Also, we got another subscriber coming on in. Thank you very much. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button, that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. And I think what I'm gonna maybe try and do is do these more often. Maybe like this will be like kind of the way we handle Thursdays, and also how we can incorporate other shows into the mix as well. Because we've got a lot of stuff coming up too, like the Traders. Very interested to talk about that. I think there's a new season of The Mole, which is getting ready to either film now or they are filming now, or it's going to be coming out at some point. So I thought this would be kind of a cool way to do that. Plus, it's been so hard keeping up with all the YouTube comments recently. So I thought it would be kind of nice to be able to have these like interactions through the chat as well. I love the old school Big Brother music. Takes me back. Yes, I had to have that. I had to have that for the sub alert. I got to get in on this draft next year. Yes, Ginger. It's a lot of fun. And we are going deeper with it every year. Like we change up like the scoring system to try and get it perfect. Try and make sure that like, you know, we still need to figure out the social score. Right? Like I want to be able to score more of like, you know, if somebody's in a lot of alliances, I feel like they should be getting some points for that. But I don't want it to just be like super crazy, because you should also lose some points if people know about like things. So I want to try and work on that potentially for next year too. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And like I said, if you want to check in on the draft at any point, you can head to bb.house and you can check out the standings there. And also there's a really nice page where you can just kind of see events that happen in the house. Like if you want to go back and say like, oh, what happened in week 5, who won HOH, who was nominated, it's all kind of right there and very easy to go through. Big shout out to Morrow, who did just an amazing job with that. I like these reality competition shows because they exercise my brain muscles with all the flip-flopping. But gosh, I had flashbacks of TV cable shows I really missed. The Sopranos, Boardwalk Empire, both amazing shows. Amazing shows. You know what show I was recently really liking, but they ended up canceling it? It's called Winning Time. And it was all about the Showtime Lakers, like Magic Johnson, Kareem, Pat Riley, how Jerry Buss kind of like bought the team and was making them into what they were. And oh, it's so good. It was so good. And they had like this like filter on it. The way they filmed it made it look like it was pretty much a documentary or like a series from the late 70s, early 80s. It was just really well done. But I think basically just from a budgetary reason, and then with like the writer's strike and stuff, it just ended up getting canceled and they're not continuing it. But it got like an ending. It was just not the ending they originally planned. Or you're the best BB updater. The others are good, but personally, you're my favorite. I appreciate that. Points for people who just hang out with having the talk game. Yeah, it could be rough in there with like they're talking game, but there's nothing to talk about, right? There's nothing moving it forward, so it could be rough in there. Your husband loved Winning Time. Oh, it was so good. I'm excited for the John Wick spinoff. Oh, yes, it's like a 3-part miniseries or whatever. That does look like it's gonna be cool. Points for cooking dinner. I like that. I like that. So glad you're covering Survivor. There's some real characters on this season. Looks promising. Yeah, so people I like Sifu. what did he know, like taekwondo or something, or I forget what he said he knew, but like he was a martial artist, and like everything he does is just extra. He jumped off the boat and he did like a pose. I really like him. Emily, listen, I don't think she's gonna win, but like I think she's gonna go far because everybody's just gonna drag her along knowing she can't win, and she's gonna be chaotic, and I love it. Who else was cool? Oh, we've started talking about the Beware advantage in Austin. So the Beware advantages are back. Austin finds one up in the tree, and this is just mean. Like, he has to do several steps to unlock it, and until he does, he doesn't have his vote. The first one is like a cipher. It's like all these random lines. He's got to go up to like the tribe banner and decipher this code, and that's step one. There's going to be more steps after this. Poor Austin, he's not voting. He's not voting till merge. I don't know if he's gonna figure it out. Like, that was a good one. What are some other interesting people? Oh, I was talking about Sean and Caleb. I like them. And then Sabi. I'm gonna call her Sabi for now. I know it's probably wrong, but I like her. Who else was interesting? Oh, Grandma's boy. What was his name? Jack or Jake, the baby lawyer. He was interesting. And then you also have the Libra ladies, the three Libras who were all talking about whether somebody was a Pisces. Or I must leave for work now. For my students will start without my BB input. You and all the live chat have an awesome day at school, work, and play. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you guys are liking this kind of like different pace, like a new thing where we can talk about some of the other shows while we also have the updates in the beginning of the day too, especially because Thursdays are a little weird anyway, right? We kind of know mostly what's going to happen, and the updates can be a little light, so it feels like it's kind of a different style, a different thing. And I wanted to incorporate other shows in, but the individual videos of those don't seem to do very well. So this is almost like a pilot for what would be like Ori in the mornings, right? For like a weekly morning show, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Big Brother Boy shouted me out. I saw Tom was talking about me. It was cool to kind of see other people starting to kind of know of me, people who I've known about for a long time. Actually, you know who I want to give a big shout out to is Stin. Let me get his link. Hold on. How do I know on like Twitch and Kick, I could just do like a shout out thing and it would do the shout out for them. On YouTube, I don't know if they have that. Let me see. But Stin is someone who actually is part of the community. He watches my videos, and I found his videos and shorts just kind of completely randomly. Here we go. I'll do this. I'm gonna pop this link in the chat. Go check him out. Here we go. Go check him out. That's his channel. You can subscribe to him. Follow him. He's just really got great content he's putting out there. So go check him out. He's got like a new channel. He started kind of just focusing on reality stuff. So go check that out. Give him some love. Because especially like I feel like I'm getting to that point too where it's like I could maybe help some people out, right? Like I'm not huge yet, but we gotta share the love. Share the love, especially with people who deserve attention. I like this, or your audience is intelligent, fun, and not mean-spirited. As a senior citizen, I'm too old for that crap. Okay, I'm gone for real this time. Lois, thank you. You have a wonderful day. Love catching your videos in the morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Tiffany, how are you? Let's see. Owen said he's already solved it for Austin. Oh, so like, wait, hold on. Owen. Is Owen on the cast? I'm still learning them. I'm still learning these names, and I haven't even done like my board that I normally do with the names. I was gonna wait till some of them got eliminated. So Owen, like former Survivor player Owen, or like Owen is somebody on the thing? Because I didn't even know he told anybody. Morning Worry, love your updates. New addition to my morning routine. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really can't thank all of you guys enough for all the support you guys have given me on this channel. How much it's grown and keeps growing every single day. So yeah, kind of just always overwhelmed by the support. Let's see. Was there anything else on Survivor that I kind of wanted to mention? Oh, both teams losing the sweat and savvy thing. Like no one finishing it. And then Emily thinking it was sus. That was fantastic. I guess what it was with that was the physical part, the sweat part, just took so long they didn't have time to really do the savvy. Because it felt like if you had enough time, it shouldn't have been that hard of a thing. It was just rope tangled around the circles, right? It was probably one of those things where you had to like loop it around the circle and almost like do more tightening to get it unstuck. But maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Emily sussed everything. She sussed the pyramid talk. Like she was not down with talking about the pyramids being batteries. Can you explain the advantage thing on Survivor? So, Survivor, like if anybody is completely new to Survivor at all, sometimes there will be advantages hidden in the beach, right? Like whether it's an idol, sometimes it's like some other kind of advantage. This one was called the Beware advantage, and basically what these are is like you get an advantage, but it's gonna come with something that you have to do in order for that advantage to be good. And if you don't do it, you do not have the ability to vote. So Austin found the Beware advantage. If he wants to unlock his vote, because from now on, he can't vote until he does the things he needs to do. And the first step is there's basically a piece of paper that's got like a code on it, and that's the key that he has to use on the tribe flag to, I guess, give him another clue on what the next step is. It'll probably be like, oh, go to the tree that's got this or something. I don't know, right? If anybody has like screenshots of it, I would like to try and do it. I should go do that and get screenshots of it later and see if I can decode it myself. But once he does that, that's step one. So even once he does that, he still can't vote, and he still doesn't have the advantage yet, which is crazy. Let's see. Morning to everybody coming on in. How are you? Let's see. I would love for you to do BB Canada. They have much better show than BB America BB. Carol, I have actually. I did BB Can season 11 all season long with the digital dailies. Oh, they were rough. Digital dailies were really rough. And sadly, I don't think we're going to get live feeds for Canada again. But BB Can, like the production value is super high. Very high up there. Do you live feed during the Big Brother show? So I used to do like watch alongs. The one thing that's kind of tough is over here on YouTube, they're very strict on things. Like they have very strict tolerance on like music you can use, videos, clips that you can show. So it's tough to kind of do that here, because I used to like to show little peeks at the very least, and there would be times where it would just get claimed. But I have a good buddy named Bruno. If you guys are fans of Big Brother Canada, you probably would have seen him before. And, maybe he's good to follow over on Kick. Just a saying. It might be somewhere that you might want to be tonight and hang out and chat. Yeah. Let's see. I'm brand new to Survivor. Already love it. It was I liked the episode. I thought it was good. I was having fun with it. Yeah, I hated that people wanted to quit already. But it was I think there's a lot of good characters, and I think it's gonna be a fun ride, I think. It's gonna be a fun ride. Good morning, Ori. Go Birds. Yes, go Birds. They're on a good roll right now, 3-0. It's looking good so far. And I don't think they're even playing their best football yet, right? Like, they're not even all the way there, right? They've got a little bit that they need to work on, right? And once they get that going, they're gonna be firing on all cylinders. Oh, and the former Survivor player. Oh, so he's already got it figured out. See, I want to see if I can do that. I need to get screenshots of them. If anybody finds them, post them in like the Discord or something like that. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably go back and I'll look later to see if I can find it. Would you have told the tribe to get all of them to help and say this will be used for protection to help after the merge? If I couldn't figure it out, maybe. But I have a feeling I would figure it out on my own, and I wouldn't want to tell anybody. I would never, I'm not telling you. You're not going to know that I have an advantage. Not a chance. Or I'm dying to know if you're rooting for Cameron or Jared tonight. Oy. Here's the thing with Cameron and Jared. Whoever comes back, I think it's interesting, right? Because it's gotten to the point where there's going to be some chaos from either one. I'm more interested, though, in what Cameron's going to do, because I think Cameron's lying to us. He's saying that he wants Felicia, but I don't buy it. Something in my gut is telling me he's just lying like he did last time, and he would end up doing like Jag and Cory. And like that would be really interesting. I don't necessarily want to see Jag or Cory go. Like, I like both of them as players too, but Cameron, I think, brings the chaos more. We've already seen him make big plays, so I'd rather see Cameron, I guess. But either way, it's like, it's gonna be interesting, because even if Jared ends up staying, it's also interesting too with we got a new subscriber coming on in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate it. We have a secret alliance now. Shh, don't tell anybody. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, if you like this stream, if you're watching right now and you're here, smash that like button. But yeah, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video, and you'll never miss a stream either. So yeah, I really do appreciate each and every one of you hanging out in chat as well. It's been a lot of fun. I'm liking this. I think it's going well so far. Cam is so sus about America that he probably wants Cory gone. So, and that's the thing too, where if I could see that, where Cameron could see America being kind of lost without Cory, needing a home, and then she becomes closer to him, and he already feels like he has Bowie kind of locked in. So if he can have Bowie and America kind of both working with him, that's two people on his side, and you can see the numbers that he's starting to build. Plus, he's thinking that if he stays, right, he could have Cirie kind of on his side. And now at that point, Cameron, if he could have a final four of Bowie, Cameron, Cirie, and America, he's laughing. Cameron is laughing. Oh, that would be, if he could somehow pull that off. Oh, he would need to win a lot of competitions, and that's why getting out Cory and Jag would probably be his first like priority, I think. Because why would getting out Felicia be good for you? right? Like, I just don't see how Felicia is the person that he would want to target. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe he's being honest this time. But based on what happened last time, I think he's lying. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, got a favorite for Amazing Race yet? So yeah, let's talk, because I think we talked about pretty much everything I kind of wanted to on Survivor. Actually, before we do jump to the Amazing Race, who were some of your guys' favorites? Anyone in particular that you guys are fans of yet? Be it on the Reba tribe, the Bello, the Lulu tribe. Anybody in particular? Chicken Nugget. Let's see. He would probably lose to Matt. Yeah, I think he could lose to Matt as well, right? But I think those are kind of some of his big targets that he would want to get out. Do you think Cameron and America grow closer if Cory's gone? I think they would kind of be forced to work with each other, or at least America would probably be forced to work with Cameron if Cory's gone, depending on who did it. Because if Cameron did it, she probably wouldn't want to work with him. She would probably try to work with Blue. Maybe even Cirie. Austin, he's like a smarter Ozzy. Caleb, I like Caleb a lot too. Emily for calling out two of the other people for being strong. That's the thing. I think Emily is fun, right? I think she's a fun casting. I like her. Let's see. I hope Emily on Lulu goes home next. See, I kind of want her to stay a little bit, just a little bit, right? Like just enough for chaos. Let's see. Anyone else got any favorites? I heard the end of the commercial for Big Brother, Wait a Minute, which sparked my curiosity for another twist that is coming tonight. Timothy, I agree. I think there will be something else coming. What exactly? I don't know. But I think there's going to be something coming. Let's see. My husband and I believe that Jared is going to attempt to be on the challenge since he's wanting a career in reality television. Possible, but also with everything that's happened with him, will they want him? I don't know. Right? Like, is he still somebody that is desirable for being on a show? I guess we'll have to more see what he does post show, right? Will he kind of be able to kind of redeem himself a little bit? Or will he go with the Tom route and just not take any responsibility at all? Let's see. Bruce's impression of Emily was funny. And that's the thing, Rome, and I kind of agree. I don't think CBS is going to cast him for anything again. I think he kind of blew it. Emily and Brandon, a match made in heaven. No, please, no more Jared anywhere. Can I see him on the challenge? He's messy, like Josh. I'll give you that. He would be very messy like Josh, and it would probably be really entertaining. I just don't see them putting him on. I just don't see it happening. But who knows? Let's talk about the Amazing Race, because I got some thoughts on this too. I had fun with this. Let's see if I do. I think it's this and this and this. Oh, there we go. I can have the Amazing Race cast up there. Still need to do the board with all the names and stuff like that. But what did you guys think? What did you guys think of the Amazing Race last night? Oh, Jen. Well, hello, Jen. Yeah, right? This is a weird time to be up, huh? Let's see, where else are we? Someone said those words when they got their beach and we're looking for on the sign. Those words when they got to their beach and they were looking at the sign. Oh, so like someone was looking at like the cipher thing. Interesting. Didn't get a chance to watch the Amazing Race. Too late for the East Coaster. Yeah, I guess it would be a little bit late, right? Do you think Jared ruined Cirie's career? No, I think Cirie's gonna be fine, right? But Jared, I don't know if he's gonna have much more opportunities after this. Wouldn't Jag and Matt be? Oh, they would be great. They'd be a lot of fun. I liked a lot of Survivor cast, so hard to say this early. But the yellow team is a mess. 100%, Kendra. 100%. Didn't watch. Is there anyone I would know on it? So yeah, it's all new people. So like they didn't do any like stunt casting or whatever, right? Like it's all like just random people, which is refreshing, right? Like they're all just regulars, right? It's weird to say it that way, but they're newbies. I'm still drinking coffee. I can't have thoughts until at least 10:30. I got the coffee as well. Just noticed a bad thing about Ori. He's an Eagles fan. Bad for him. Hey. Fly, Eagles, fly. 3-0. Go Birds. Yeah, Jen. Didn't watch The Amazing Race. I fell asleep after 5 minutes. A house of sick people right now. Oof. Hopefully everybody's feeling better soon. I'd like to set Emily from Survivor and Cameron from BB up on a date. Oh, stunt casting is the only reason I'd watch. I only watched last season because of DX and Claire. Well, they were on this episode actually. So yeah, DX and Claire were like part of like one of the challenges where they were the ones they had to get the answer from. When they were giving it, it was like a words letter scramble. It ended up being City of Angels for them to go to Los Angeles. But yeah, they were on the episode. The winners from last year, great team by the way. They did really good. Cirie and Izzy for The Amazing Race. That would be funny. Ori, I think the edit on Fun Uncle Bruce was brutal. Oh, it was bad. It was really bad. He ain't your daddy, he's your uncle. Bengals fan. Okay. Not too bad. They're we'll see how Burrow does, right? That calf injury is rough. And I hear he's sore. Hopefully he's okay soon. But Bengals are good. Bengals a good team. So far so good on The Amazing Race. First time watching that also. Awesome. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked the U-turn twist, right? Where like now it's going to be like a mandatory vote and you have to put somebody's name in. No like oh, I don't want to do it, right? You have to do it. I like that a lot. Hey, we got a new sub coming on in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. And when you do, we get a secret alliance. Don't tell anybody about it. There might be like almost 400 people watching, but like don't tell anybody about our alliance. And like if other people tell you that they have an alliance with me too, they're lying. But you talking to you right now, like not anybody else, we're still good. Okay. You're my ride or die. KC fan here. Oh no. Hey, you guys got Kelsey and we got a Kelsey. So it all works out. It was a rough game. In the Super Bowl last year, but rematch, right? Run it back. Let's see what happens. How do I find Kick? Here, let's see. Where do I got? Let's post some links to stuff. I think that worked. There's links to my Kick, the Discord. You can check out Twitch, Twitter. Let's see, any other links? Oh, yeah, why not? We can do these ones. For Throne, which Throne has been really interesting. So we'll put Throne and also the Ori Fund. There is no need to, but if anybody did feel the need to support the Ori Fund or get something on Throne, you could. No OF link, Jen. But Throne's really interesting. I got this hat from someone who is currently in chat at the moment. Bought me this hat. What else did we get from Throne? We got this guy right over here. We got the Power of Veto that came from Throne as well. Somebody in the community got this as well. So yeah, you guys can check that stuff out if you like. Ignore what you want. All right, that's just gonna have to go here. We'll hang that back up after. Didn't watch The Amazing Race. I thought it was a pretty good episode. I thought it was not too bad. Let's see. Brando may be super skinny, but he pulled his weight in the sweater savvy. Yeah, I kind of liked him too. I thought he was a pretty good determination. Like, he didn't give up, right? He just kept on grinding through it, even though you could tell it was hard. He was going to keep going. Yes, Philly watch party. Final two. Yep, we got a final two. Just you and me. Don't let anybody else think any differently. Me and you, we're everybody else. But me and you. Like, I know I'm talking to a lot of people right now, but I'm making eye contact with like you right there. You know, it's you and me to the end. Nobody else. They all think I'm talking to them, but I'm talking to you. And you know. You know who you are out there watching. I don't need to say a name. You know. Don't let this man miss you, Chad. Wait, I thought we had a final five in Discord. Don't tell everybody about our final two. Shh. You gotta keep that quiet. I thought Amazing Race premiere was better than the Survivor premiere. Some great teams. I like the Spa Day edits. Oh, the Spa Day was funny. So if anybody didn't watch, one of the things they had to do was they had to go to this spa in Bangkok. And it was like the deep tissue ones where like they're literally like pulling on their arms and they're like, they've got knees digging into their back. And they had to do it for half an hour. And if you told the masseuse to stop it all, then you had to start over. The time would have to go back over. So what you had was basically the almost divorcees. That's what I'm going to refer to them as, because they talked about they almost got divorced. And listen, I think we might be about to witness a divorce on national television. Because they had a great move earlier in the episode, because they jumped the line of everybody at the word scramble puzzle. The ones I'm talking about too, if you didn't know. Back row in the orange shirt up there. I don't remember their names. I have to do the board again. I haven't done that yet either. But back row, guy with his arm up in the air, and the girl with is that red hair? I think, I don't know. They're gonna be getting a divorce. I think we're gonna be watching their divorce happen on live TV, because he eventually tells the masseuse to stop, and that has to start the time over. Oh, that was funny, and that looked painful, absolutely painful. Our cat is watching you right now. She's a fan. I love it. Amazing. Favorite duo, the father and son. Yes, the deaf dad. They're in this one right here. That first row, kneeling with the hat on and the red shirts. The father is deaf and the son is not. But I think they're gonna have like, because here's the thing about The Amazing Race. If you want to do well, there's kind of two things you really need. A partner that you're not going to fight with and that you communicate well with, and cardio. And while some would think like, oh, if, you know, his dad is deaf, like, is that not going to hurt communication? I think they're going to have the best communication of almost any team, because they know each other probably more than anybody else. And like, they had to work on that communication so hard for it to be effective. But also they're going to have like an extra level of patience than others probably would even have. Like, even other like father-son teams, I feel like they're going to be closer than your average father and son team. So I really like them a lot. I like the sisters as well. The ones there in the blue tops right next to them, actually, in that front row. They were really cool too. And they went for the what was it called? The Express Pass And that looked yummy. Just a big old plate of bugs. One of them just crushed it. The other one was like, I don't know about this. Are you doing a survivor draft? So Mario, I mean, do we set it up? I mean, I guess we already had one person eliminated. I didn't think of doing it, but I guess we probably could, right? And then we would have to get it set up, I guess, by next week. We'll talk. We'll chat. We'll think. We'll think. I can do anything, Maro. I fully believe that. I fully believe that. You don't have any gifts on Throne. It says the link doesn't work. Oh, did it? That's weird. Let's see. Because also, I think if you go on there, I think you can even suggest things. Oh, there. Jen got the link again. Yeah, I think you can even suggest things to put on the list if it doesn't work. Hi from New York. Love your Philly accent. Well, Nicole, hi as well. Do you want a glass of water? Speaking of Philly, there was the two women from Philly. What was their thing? They were called, they had the shirts that said Philly John. Shout out. They were awesome. Jen, I think you might agree with this. I don't know if you watched it. They were everybody's aunt in Philly. Like everyone I know has an aunt like them. And they were awesome. You didn't watch it yet? Oh, Jen, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I have an aunt like that. They were walking around in Bangkok going, we're out of towners. We're out of towners. And what was the other thing they did? There was something else they did that I was like, yup, that's a Philly aunt right there. But yeah, they were fun. They were fun. I liked them a lot. Who else was good? Oh, the brothers. Where are they on the screen there? Like back row, like second ones in with like, it was a blue and a gray shirt. They were really fun too. I think they're a team to really look out for, that I think is going to end up doing really well. I think the sisters are going to do really well. I think the father and son group's going to do really well too. But yeah, a lot of good teams. A lot of good teams. Oh, and then there was all the way on the far side over there. The two women, they in like the purplish shirts there. The one blonde. I think it's a mother-daughter team. And oh, that story was so sad, but also like her achievements and what she was able to do, like coming out of like her depression. Oh my, it was so like heartbreaking, but also inspiring. So I hope they really do well too. The ex-military pair. There's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of good teams. Now, the teams at the end, like the last like bottom like two teams, I was like, I kind of forgot about most of them. By the time they came up, I was like, oh yeah, there's people who are in last place. Who are you again? I'm up enough to do live. Yeah. What? Welcome on in, Mike. How are you? Let's see. You're live. Hello. I love keeping up with your daily BB feeds. Just Jelly, how are you? Yeah, I thought we would try something new because I wanted to incorporate more Big Brother, more than Big Brother content, because the thing that's been tough is I loved doing the challenge videos, I loved doing the Survivor videos and the Amazing Race videos, but it always seemed like they kind of hurt the channel a little bit sometimes, just with the algorithm. So we thought maybe we could do Thursdays as a live thing, talk about Survivor, talk about the Amazing Race, as well as the Big Brother content. And then there's even more that's going to be coming up, things like the Traders, not just the Traders US, which looks amazing. Do you guys know who's going to be on the Traders US? We're talking Dan, Johnny Bananas, CT, Parvati. Like the cast for Traders US is wild, and the Traders Canada even just as wild too. They've got Erica, who just won Survivor not too long ago. Kevin Martin's on it. Like, it's going to be really good. Cowboys. Well, I mean, Cowboys right now, I don't know. It was a kind of a rough one. BBUK. We could probably incorporate that into these chats as well. How was Survivor last night? I liked it. I thought it was good. Preach the algorithm. It is brutal. It is really brutal. And then Big Brother is kind of what everybody loves here, right? So we continue with the Big Brother stuff, and that's never going to change. But this, I think, is a way to incorporate some more of that as well. Plus, just finding time to do the lives is also an issue. So yeah, keeping up with all that, plus real life stuff and just everything in between. I thought it would be fun to come on and chat this way. I like the Sisters in Blue as well. Yes. Let's see. I'm like scrolling back to see some of the chats. That's tough as well because there are so many of you. But aren't we all really here for Ori? Chat, what do you think? Jelly, yes. Let's just say more than one. there's a lot of plates spinning at this point. One bad game. It happens. We hit the Eagles real soon. I'm looking forward to the matchup. Want to see Cameron and Red on next year's Amazing Race. That would be fun. I said what they should do is with Cameron's trip to Europe, the two of them should go, and that should be a show, them traveling around. Where can I watch the Traders? Peacock. If you have Peacock, it's on there. There might be some other places, but Monica, oh, DC. I actually spent some time in DC for college. Have you applied for Big Brothers? I might have at times. I would like to make you a BB key. How do I send it to you? Oh, that's a good question. Do I need to get a P.O. box? Is that what I need to do? Maybe. We'll talk. We'll see. Cameron on Below Deck. You and Tom would run the BB house together. It would be a team. That would be a solid team. Only if they bring Kate back. Oh. For Below Deck. Cirie and Izzy on the Amazing Race would be fun. They would be pretty fun. Ori then need to get Fields out. I hope Cam can do it. And I think he might end up working with Cirie. If my theory's right, I think he is really going to work with Cirie because he thinks that she's alone, and also I think he thinks he can beat her, which he might be right about. Where did I go in college in DC? The Catholic University of America. That is where I went. Pretty good school. I liked it. It was fun. Let's see. Was there anything else about the Amazing Race? We talked about the Express Pass, the divorcees, the Philly team, the brothers, the sisters, the father and son, the U-turn twist. I really like how they're doing that this season. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. I think. Oh, one thing we didn't do today. There was a birthday. I don't know if they are here, but Amber, it's your birthday today. Let's get a birthday shout out for you. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Anyway, what's going on, chat? Happy birthday, Amber. I think if Cam could stay under the covers for a bit, he has a good chance of winning. That's the thing, right? He's so good at the competitions, and if there's other people that are going to be getting targets with Blue trying to split the house and make Matt and Jag go after Cory in America. That could end up being really, really interesting. Low-key love the twist and I'm in the minority. I think it's I think it ended up being something that's causing more chaos, and I always am a big fan of chaos. First time live and you read my question, thank you. I try and get to everything, but it is hard. There is a lot of you guys. But I try and keep up. Unpopular opinion here, Cirie needs to go. I don't care. I think she is someone who is fun to watch, and I want to see her without Jared, right? Like, she's gonna have Blue now, I think. She's gonna have Cam, but I'm still interested to see her, how she can maneuver around the house. And at this point, it's kind of her versus Cory, in a way. So I'm kind of interested to see how that all develops as well. Oh, the Caitlyn puzzle, yes. Oh, that was so, oh, it's one of the easiest puzzles. One of the easiest puzzles, and all she had to do was push it. All she had to do was push it together. That's all. Unexpected HOH like FBJ. Yo, Bowie would be fun. I'd love to see her without worrying about Jared and his mess, right? I think it would be interesting to see her on her own. I don't like either Cameron or Jared. Would rather Cameron come back, and that way Cirie can worry about her own game and not have to put out fires Jared started. Pineapple belongs on pizza. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday to you as well. Ori, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up? Philly. Love to see J-Man go home. Can play the game better for her. So that's the thing. I think him leaving actually is better for her game, and she doesn't have to worry about it. Philly, really great city. Terrible city. Though I do like what this new thing that happened. Philly's known as the city of brotherly love. And there's been this play that the Eagles have been doing that we do the QB sneak and everybody just gets behind Jalen Hurts and they kind of push him, right? And it's been attempted to be banned multiple times. People call it the tush push. Well, I don't think it should be called that. I think it should be called the brotherly shove. Now, this isn't me coming up with this. This was somebody else who came up with it. But I am on board and supporting the brotherly shove as the name for the QB sneak that we do where we push Jalen Hurts over the goal line. Jen, right? The brotherly shove is perfect. It's the perfect name. Go Ravens. Oh, you know what? The Ravens offense is looking really good. Looking really good. I like what they're doing down there. I really do. And I think they're gonna be somebody to watch. As long as Lamar stays healthy, I think obviously he's the guy, right? If you don't have Lamar out there, you're gonna be in trouble. But they're doing pretty good. I like what they're doing. Question, will you cover the challenge when it starts at the end of October? And I'm a true blue Cowboys fan. Oh no, my heart. It's okay. But yeah, I'll probably cover the challenge. I also want to start talking about the Challenge USA again, and I think these live will kind of be the best way to really do that and incorporate other things into the channel as well, as all the BB coverage. Came here for BB, stayed for the Eagles talk. Love it. Or he lives in Australia now. That's why he's up all night. Jen figured it out. I'm actually just on a plane that flies around the world constantly, and it keeps me in the right time zone that I need to be in. I think the O's are going to clinch it tonight. Ooh. The Phillies, they made it in. So it's going to be interesting to see how baseball turns out this year. You just got to get hot at the right time. The O's are looking really good this year. They've been doing really well. I'd like to see them get in again. Ori is AI generated. Don't be fooled. 100%. I'm a Titan fan. No doubt we're gonna win this year though. I like it. I like Vrabel. Vrabel's just a great coach. I like him a lot. GM from Pleasantville, Ohio. Well, good morning to you as well. Ori, I'm on an iPad and had to figure out how to upload the photos. I like this live this morning. Thanks. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this. Anybody, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you've been liking this stream, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, you never miss a stream. The regular videos will still continue every morning, like they have been, the regular BB updates. But I figured with Survivor and Amazing Race being on Wednesdays, Thursdays could be like these morning chats where we could talk about other things, not just Big Brother, but we'll always start with the Big Brother content as well. Love hanging out with you. Go live more often. I appreciate it. You should make YouTube memberships. So that is a thing that potentially we could be looking into. So yeah, might be already in the works. I just want to make sure I have everything kind of lined up. Because there you go, the emotes, the badges, I want to have like good ones, right? So I want to work on those, have that already, so that we can kind of do it all at once. And plus also it was one of those things where it's like, I didn't just want to like do it when I wasn't even doing streams at all, right? Like I wanted them to have some kind of value to it. So I want to have like good like rewards, right? And like things that you get for having it other than just being, you know, a membership to the channel. I want it to be of value, right? Thursday live streams, I think they're a thing now. With that said though, I think that pretty much covers everything that I had really kind of talk about. Big Brother will be on tonight. Finally, we'll have something to talk about during the live feeds because we had no HOH, no veto. So it was really kind of weird, but also I like the way it's changed the dynamics of the house so far, and it's made things a little bit more fuzzy than predictable. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I think this is going to be something that we'll kind of keep around. We'll test this out for a few weeks and see how this does, if people enjoy it. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is calling it a stream. And I want to just thank everyone for hanging out, all of the new people who showed up, all the people who have been watching for such a long time, everybody for hanging out in chat. Thank you all again so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this this stream, if you're watching this video later on, hit that like button, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss one of these, whether it's a video in the morning or one of the streams. Description has tons of links that you guys can check out. Let me see here. Can I just copy all of this? I wonder if I can just copy all of this. Let's see. Will this work if I just post this in chat? Maybe. No, it did not. We'll do this, and I think this will work. Do that one. Here's the second half of things. Oh, that did not work. There we go. More links. Then here's one more link. Check out all that stuff. Ignore what you want, follow what you want. New subscriber coming on in. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Check out the links to all this socials, everything. Thank you guys all again so much. The Discord's been a lot of fun too. Got to learn what Discord is now. Yes, Discord is a lot of fun. But yes, thank you guys all for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you next time.
You won't get any help from me anymore.